You're listening to Mike James Rock Show with Dan and Mike.
Right, it's Mike from the Mike James Rock Show. We're at Bloodstock 2024. As you can see, the weather has turned out nice again.
It's a lovely day.
This fine gentleman will introduce himself, but he's from Exist Immortal.
Hello, I'm Merrick from Exist Immortal, and it's lovely to be here on the Mike James Rock Show.
Welcome back. It's been a while since we've had a member of your band on the show.
It is a while. Yeah.
Give us a lowdown on what's been going on for the last
We've been
while.
touring everywhere, really, all over the place.
Did I see you were in Japan?
Yeah, we went to Japan in
How was
December.
that?
Insane.
Yeah?
Crazy place.
Was it just for gigs, or were you
just
did
for
you
gigs?
manage to get around?
Well, we did. It was
Experience.
technically just for gigs, but we kind of off our own backs booked a bit of extra time sort of in the area in Tokyo to hang out. So just
go out to the Peace Gardens and stuff.
Yeah, we went and basically we did all the touristy stuff. We figured we're coming halfway across the world for some gigs. That's awesome. That's great. But we might as well be tourists.
You never know when you're going to be back in Japan.
Exactly.
Or
it's not
like
something that happens every day. So
wait for the next album.
Earlier that year we went to Mexico as well, which was also another
how was that?
Also insane and crazy.
I bet the food was good though.
The food was amazing. Food was amazing. Disagreed with some of us.
I can imagine.
It was definitely
Mexican belly, a bit like Delhi belly, right?
It is, yeah. Mexi belly.
So you've just come off the stage at Bloodstock. How was it?
It was amazing. It was really good fun. Yeah, crowd was giving massive vibes.
Nice.
Yeah, we had a great time. Yeah, it was awesome.
So we've just been furnished with your new track, Hollow.
Oh, yes.
Is it Hollow? Yeah, Hollow.
Yeah.
Is this the start of a new cycle for you guys, or?
Well, throughout this year we've been sort of releasing singles.
Yeah.
And sort of just because we're kind of doing a bit of a new thing, and we just kind of want to generate a bit of momentum through singles rather than sort of EPs. And
it makes sense, really, because then you're in everyone's sort of constant feed, aren't you?
Constantly
once a
in
month,
everyone's faces, whether they like it or not.
Yeah. But it keeps you relevant as well.
Yeah, exactly.
If you disappear for 9 months, a year to write an album, and then you're on the road for a year, it's like, well, no one sees you.
And because we do basically everything in-house, it gets mastered elsewhere, but we do everything in-house.
Okay.
It's an easier workflow for us to release singles, because we can kind of focus on one thing at a time. Yeah. Do you all do the producing, or is there one member of the band that does the production, one does merch and internet? We all have our sort of roles, but and we've all got a sort of basic idea of how to record ourselves and stuff like that. But I do most of the production stuff.
Nice.
Because my day job this thing I do outside of this is like produce and mix for bands anyway.
Oh, okay.
So I'm.
So you got a foot in anyway then.
Yeah. So I do all of that for us as well, and then I send it off to mastering in the States, and that's a nice little workflow we've got going.
Yeah.
But everyone kind of got, like Mikey, our guitarist, does some production at home. He'll quite often track his lead parts just because he can kind of get in the zone and focus and doesn't have me badgering him.
Sometimes working with a producer can be a nightmare.
Yeah, it can be. I'm that producer. That's a nightmare.
So what's next for you guys? Is there going to be UK dates? Is there going to be more music? Obviously,
we're going to be announcing some new dates soon.
Okay.
We're just wrapping those up, getting those wrapped up for later this year and for early next year as well.
Is that your own headliners? Are you going out with other people?
A bit of both. There's a selection of stuff. Basically we've got one of each. We're going to be doing some headliners and we're going to be doing some support stuff. So that'll all be announced in due course.
In due course.
And other than that, just writing new stuff, really.
Oh, okay.
Just writing.
So have you got a release schedule? Or are you just going to carry on as it is at the moment?
We're going to release a couple more singles this year.
Okay.
And then we're going to probably do an EP or an album next year. So we're just going to, we're basically just kind of refining down what we want to do sound-wise for this next record.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense. We're definitely getting put off by a man in a mankini.
Yes, here he is.
The gorgeousness.
Hello, mate. Good stuff.
Bloodstock.
I don't know.
Bloodstock.
Bloodstock, indeed. Nice.
I think that's a perfect way to end the interview.
There we
Thanks
go.
very much, man.
Welcome to Bloodstock, everyone. This is the Mike James Rock Show.
That's so much better than a white backdrop.
We're not going anywhere, so you may as well carry on.
Might as well, in all the interviews. No, we're giving you the limelight, mate. Yes. No, I did the same. I saw him.
Back shot.
Oh no, that's.
Right, it's Dan from the Mike James Rock Show. I'm going to get these lovely humans from Grand Magus to introduce themselves.
Hi, my name is Ludwig. I'm the drummer.
And I'm Fox, the bass player.
And you guys have already played Bloodstock, haven't you?
Yes, we played when was it? 2015 and 2019.
Yeah, and then 1 hour ago.
Yes. So you guys are now 3 for 3. Yeah. How's it been? Like, what was the show like today?
A bit chaotic, but it was good.
Yeah, really good crowd, and yeah, it was packed, so we can't complain. You know, playing the main stage again, so it's really cool.
I mean, that's really good when the sun's beating down. People are still wanting to come and hang with you guys, listen to the music. So, did you guys play the new single? That's I've been stuck in press, so I wasn't able to come listen.
Yes, we played one song from the album that's supposed to be released in October. Yeah.
Cool. How did that go down with the crowd? Did they like the new stuff?
Yeah, really good. Yeah.
Yeah, they seems like they've seen it on internet.
That has changed everything, hasn't it? You can release something 24 hours before you play, and people can actually listen to it because they can just stream it now.
Yeah.
So are you guys looking forward to this album coming out? I know there's a lot of like sort of Valhalla themes about this one.
Yeah, it's going to be exciting to release it. You know, it's our first album in 5 years. So.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Have you been writing it for the whole of the 5 years?
No.
No, we haven't.
Close to 5 weeks. So.
No, but it was recorded in November.
Okay.
Yeah, we were supposed to have everything done until 2024, and it was.
Excellent. So if it was recorded that long ago, I bet you guys cannot wait to actually get it out there so that you can start playing lots of stuff off of it, freshen up your set list, you know, play something new, because I imagine that it's always fun to actually get out there and play the stuff you've written.
I think the audience just want to hear the old songs anyway.
So
no, it's going to be fun to, you know, make another mix to the set list.
Are you guys dropping any singles between now and October, or are you just waiting until the album comes out?
No, there's going to be one more in between as well.
Okay. And sort of, are we expecting a music video with this one as well, or is it just a single?
Well, that's not pretty, you know. Probably, maybe.
Yeah, there'll be something. Yeah, definitely. I don't think you can release a song without some sort of video.
At least a lyric video.
At least a lyric video. Yeah. I was going to say, it's not like you guys struggle to know what to do for them because of the lyrical content being so strong with what Grand Magus releases. I imagine you have an idea what you want to go into, either a lyric video or a full-blown one.
Yeah, we have a plan. Yeah.
Excellent.
But we're not involved with the lyrics.
Well, you did say drums and bass. You guys are you turn up and track stuff at the end. Is that the case?
No, we write everything together.
Oh, that's awesome.
The music-wise.
Yeah.
But JB is doing the lyrics. Yeah.
And so what are you guys up to after you leave Bloodstock, between like now and the album drop? Have you got many shows coming, or is it just waiting for the album and then you guys go out on tour to celebrate that?
We got a couple more festivals. We're doing next week. We're playing in Norway.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah.
It's called Midgårdsblot, I think.
I'll let you pronounce that rather than me.
Midgårdsblot. Midgårdsblot. It's like a Norse word. Anyway, it's. Amon Amarth is playing, and by even bands like Testament, so it's not just, you know, Viking metal. It's a mix.
So a bit like Bloodstock, but probably not as many like metalcore bands as Bloodstock.
Yeah, but I think it's a bit smaller, but it's a really cool festival. Like, I believe it's sort of like a Viking village.
Oh, very cool, very cool. And then are you guys out on the road after the album drops, or is that you can't say yet?
No, it's just been announced. I think the UK part of the tour is being announced today, I think.
Oh, okay.
With Opeth next year.
That's pretty sick. I bet you guys can't, I mean, sharing as a main stage with them today, and then you get to go out on tour with them to celebrate the album. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So we know them since earlier.
Okay, so you guys have been friends for a while then?
Yeah.
Excellent. Well, I'm going to let you guys get to it. I know your PR has lots more interviews for you guys lined up. We always make it quite short at festivals so you don't get burnt out. Just want to say thanks for taking a couple of minutes to chat to us.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Cheers.
See you next year.
Let's do it. Cheers.
Right, it's Dan from the Mike James Rock Show, and this is Luke from Unpeople.
Hello.
And, well, you're here because you're playing Bloodstock, I take it?
Yes, we played this morning. We played at 11. No, 11 is around. It was early. We woke up at 6 this morning, so
wow.
I'm not sure. What am I doing right now? Is the question. And it was great. Like I think we were really. Obviously, this isn't, the band that we are, this isn't like the exact target 100% aligned sort of demographic for us. There's a lot of people that, this is like Jake's home. It's like, there's a lot of people that like a lot more extreme music than we are, that me and Jake love, we listen to all the time. But I think we're always kind of like, it would be interesting to see how we go down. We just love playing, and the fact that we came out to pretty much a full tent, and there's people singing along, and it was so humbling, and we really appreciate it.
I mean, Saturdays at Bloodstock is normally the good day to play early.
Really, is it?
Yeah, because everybody kind of finishes work on a Friday, and then they're ready to party in the morning. So
well, I wasn't sure if Saturday would be like. I don't know if you've ever seen like Saturday at Reading, and it's like it's just basically corpses walking around in the morning. It's like people they're not ready to be up at 11 a.m.
I think that's the difference between, shall we say, the recreationals used at Reading compared to Bloodstock.
That could be. Yeah, I have no comment on that.
So you did a massive one-date tour with Metallica. How was that? That must have been quite something to actually go out on the same stage as Metallica.
It was nuts. I mean, Jake obviously took the opportunity to play a Metallica riff in soundcheck. I played a sick riff because I know that Dan's, one of his biggest inspirations is Metallica, so I felt like he inspired me as a guitarist, so I can kind of, I don't know, some kind of weird link there.
Do you know which riff he played?
I played the riff from Sanguine Seas.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nice.
In my head, I was like, this one's for you, Dan. But yeah, no, it was nuts. I mean, it's like a circus show for a band like us. It's just like, it's like almost not real. And the fact we got a chance to play on that stage so early on in our, being this band, it's insane. And it's just like, I think we're just overwhelmed with how gratuitous we feel towards, it's just like thank you to whoever, our agent, whoever hooked that up, and whoever needed to approve it on the promoter side. And it was amazing.
Have had a stellar and interesting sort of start to Unpeople.
Yeah. It's been cool.
Do you accredit that to being sort of part of the industry already, or as things just aligned well for Unpeople?
I think I think when we spoke before, I said about how Unpeople was quite literally, from its inception to the day the first single dropped, took 2 years.
Really?
So, and obviously, me and Jake were in a band together. We've all been playing in bands since I played my first show writing my own songs when I was 12. Richie's been playing since he was 11. Jake's the same. Meg's been playing since she was. So we've all been in the scene playing for a long, long time. And I think having the time to just set everything up properly and really plan it and just be like, right, we've made mistakes that could sink 100 bands in our previous bands. So let's try not to do all of those things and just try get everything down as possible, as much as possible our end, and then just attack this how we think we know how. And
I mean, there's a hell of a belief to do 2 years of prep without actually releasing anything.
Yeah, I mean, it was just, we were just making sure it felt right, It initially started, it wasn't just like, we're going to have this band called Unpeople, it's going to look like this, and we're going to do this. It was just like me and Jake, the day after our last band split up, we sat down with 2 guitars, just started writing. It was like we've always wanted to play guitar together in a band. And now was the time. And Jake's always wanted to front a band, so he's just had this front man bubbling inside of him. And I'm like so ready to just be like the guy on the side. It's like I'm enjoying it so much. And and it was literally just, we started writing, felt cool. We needed to get a drummer. That drummer had to be better than Jake, so that's immediately not many people. I knew Richie from way back, and then we literally had an 8-month search for the perfect bassist for this band. And then Q Meg, and it was just, that was it, and then we were kind of ready to go after that.
I imagine writing's quite fun when there's people that can do 2 different parts.
Sure.
All in the same place.
Yeah. I think for me personally, I've always I mean, if anyone knew my previous band, Prestamico, that was very like vocal heavy.
Yeah.
So it's like, I've always just, I can't help but be like, why would you have one voice when you've got like all of these voices? And I think with Unpeople, for me, it's just like, we've now got Meg's voice, who's super cute and girly. We've got Jake, who's got 5 different aggressive voices. Me, I don't really know what I sound like. I feel like I sound like maybe only one of my balls dropped. It's like I got quite a high register voice, but it's just like having different colours on your paint palette.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So it's just like, I love arranging vocals, and everyone else loves getting in on the harmonies.
I mean,
and stuff.
it ticks a massive box for me, which I've seen in other bands as they develop. Like While She Sleeps started off with just 1 or 2 of them doing vocals. Now they all do it. Atreyu, they set a standard for 3-part harmonies in metal. You know,
100%.
And we got people like you clearly influenced by that.
Yeah.
Just going, right, we can actually do this, and we can have this many people doing vocals, and it stops an album getting boring where you're listening to the same sort of vocal stylings for 10 tracks.
I agree. I think it's even if you're just doing gang vocals, it's like everyone can do a gang vocal, really.
For sure.
It's like you can all join in, and our sort of one of our things when we started this band is, although we use tracks, because it's like we don't want to pay for a piano player or a synth player, and it's like, and it's so hard to find people that we don't annoy, do you know what I mean, instead that want to tour with us. So, you know, we use tracks to just enhance the show, but we've always started this band on the basis that if those tracks go down, we can still deliver a show as a band and sing everything and play everything. So I think that's just, maybe we're a little bit old school like that. It's like we'd want to make sure we can play everything in case that goes down. But
well, we've only got you for like another minute or so. What are you up to after you leave Bloodstock?
I don't know. Do you mean, I don't know if you, me personally, I'm going to go home. I'm probably going to have a nap. One of my girlfriends, one of our bunnies just had surgery yesterday, so I'm going to check that Bunny's okay.
That's good.
And then as a band, we've got Arctangent. I don't know when this goes out, but as of right now, we've got Arctangent next week. And then we've got Burn It Down.
We'll see you there.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah,
and
that's
then
on our doorstep.
Then honestly, we're just knuckling down and writing. Because
exciting.
The year kind of went a bit more mad than we anticipated, so we need to be writing. We need to catch up.
Something maybe next year we'll see come from you guys out of this writing session.
I reckon there'll definitely be more songs at some point.
That is both confirming and giving yourself the room to breathe right there.
It's like I've got like our label looking over my shoulder right now. Like, there'll be more songs. There'll be more songs.
Anyway, dude, thank you so much for taking a couple of minutes.
Thank you for wanting to talk to us. Bye.
Right, it's Mike from the Mike James Rock Show. We're at Bloodstock 2024, and the one and only Phil Bozeman from Whitechapel has joined us again. I think the last time I personally interviewed you face to face was here at Bloodstock, last time you played.
Oh, yeah.
How's life, man? How you doing?
I mean, just, playing shows, rocking and rolling,
Nice. Doing the Europe leg at the moment, aren't you? So how's the festival circuit in mainland Europe been?
Oh, it's been great. I mean, we don't expect anything less than what they give us. It's always just big crowds and just a lot of dedication. I mean, these people, it's almost like a religion at this point to go to these festivals. So
nice, man. What can the fans expect today? Are they going to be pulling out any special tracks for us?
No, unfortunately, no. We haven't even had a chance to practice them, so
oh, blimey,
that wouldn't be a good idea.
Life's a bit hectic at the moment, then.
Yeah.
I did notice that you've already announced your Christmas show that you do annually. It's got bigger this year. Do you want to give us the lowdown on that one?
Yeah, we're doing 3 shows. One in Knoxville, one in Nashville, and one in Chattanooga. And I mean, this is the first time we're going to try to do this. Three different shows, and give people multiple opportunities to go, I guess, and just try to expand it.
Nice. Is it going to be different sets per venue, or is it going to do it as a normal tour?
I would say it's probably going to be the same.
Nice.
Yeah.
But it's just it gets everyone ready for Christmas, and might as well plug it now, because tickets, I'd imagine, will sell pretty fast, even though there's 3 on the go this time.
Yeah.
So, is there going to be any new music coming imminently from Whitechapel?
Yes.
There is?
Yes.
Can we talk about it, or is that all you can say?
I mean, there's only certain things I guess I could say, but I mean, it's coming very soon. Let's put it that way.
Okay. That's nice. So I guess just watch this space, and things will be announced. Yeah.
Exactly.
The live album's doing really well. Did you think it would do as well as it has been seen? A lot of people are saying that it's one of the best live albums of the scene.
Oh, well,
that's what I've heard.
Well, that's awesome, but yeah, I mean, we just kind of thought it'd be cool. You know, there's bands have live albums. We don't really have, you know, I don't even know if we had one before this one, but you know, yeah, we're happy with it. It sounds great. You know, it was a good show, and
I think it encapsulates a Whitechapel show in its whole, though. It's just there's little bits of everything, and yeah, it's just one of those you can put on and drive and get me angry about. At least for me, anyway.
Yeah.
I know it's always short and sweet festival, so I just want to wish you good luck with your set later and the rest of the tour, and can't wait for the new material to come out, man. Thanks very much, Phil.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you.